People who need me. I the luckiest people in the world. Oh, David, we gotta go to Boise, and I've got so much planning I've got to do. You might as well go on to bed. I'll be there shortly. No more sleeping on the floor for us, huh? No damn bouncing and winding around like we've been doing either, huh? We're married and we can't testify against each other. I'll tell you what, don't nobody tell it like, oh, Melanie Gibb. Oh, yes, I know, David. So you go on to bed. I'll be there shortly. But before you go to bed, I've got these outfits. I'm trying to figure out which one I should wear. Should I go with more of the tweed look? You know, more of a businessy type look, like, I guess people wonder whether or not I even work for a living. I know you own the construction company, but I don't recall during all that time that I was friends with Lori and Chad that I actually held a job. I wonder where I got my money from. Anyway, this might do it. But if not, nobody, absolutely nobody tells it like I do. So maybe the more flamboyant look, and maybe I could wear my hair up a little bit and act real meek and everything. I just don't know. But I do know this. I'm so excited. Ever since I did my East Idaho News extravaganza, I've got my story down, and I am the star witness, David. So you go on to bed, and don't have any more of those, those scary dreams. Oh, the one you had the night JJ was murdered, and we get up the next morning, and we ask about him, and then we go on the road, and then the police say that we've called Chad and Lori several times that day. I am so very glad that they don't have every bit of the evidence, or they would know, David, that we were actually quite aware of what happened to Tylee and JJ. So that's a secret that we're going to have to keep so that we can keep our asses out of trouble. You want to keep Melanie Gibb's ass out of trouble, don't you, David? Because I'm going to wiggle it for you, David. I'm going to get you some, honey. All right, go to bed. I'll see you shortly. I've got to finish getting ready to just, do a few exercises to get myself ready, okay, for this testimony in front of the world. Me, Melanie Gibb. Okay. I am credible. I am not in a cult and have never been in a cult. I didn't know that Tylee and JJ had been murdered. Yes, you've got evidence that I was so shitty to Charles Vallow on behalf of my Queen Lori. And yes, I do have to say that I believed, according to the evidence, that I was one of the special. I want to be special. I want people to love me. I want to have special powers. I was tricked into thinking I was one of the 144,000. And while you're at it, everybody in the world, I have a new book out. It's called Feel the Fire. I wonder if that's got anything to do with the fact that Tylee was all burned up. Wonder. I wonder who wrote the book of Cult. Tell me, baby. Who wrote the book of Cult? I am Melanie Gibb, and I ain't giving it up. Okay, now, also, I want to make clear in my testimony that I did. I absolutely jiggled that knob the night of JJ's murder. They can't prove otherwise. But that whole text message about Lori sending that text message saying, I'll be there soon. JJ's almost asleep. That was going to be a hard one for me. You know, Hermosillo and Detective Ball, they met with me on that last interview, and they tried to fill in those holes. They want to know why. Why would I? That's what they're going to ask. Why would I be part of these witches' castings? I put my arm to the square. I put my arm everywhere. Oh, I've got to figure it all out. Oh, I just don't know how Archie and Thomas are going to come at me. Lord only knows what my queen or my past queen has told them about me. You know, me being Phoebe and all, and me believing everything I did. Oh, I've got to convince everyone that I was just tricked and that I know the error of my ways. Wait a minute. There's a heat on my head. Oh, it's happening. I am becoming translated.